now it's time for this afternoon's session of Children's GBC with George Buxton. And I think he's going to be producing some different programmes this time, along with the old favourites. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Children's GBC on a fine Tuesday afternoon. Okay, now we got lots of your favourite programmes coming your way, and we're going to kick things off with Bananas in Pyjamas, as the Rat and the Hat are opening up a new cafe. But there is one thing that Rat might have forgot. But which one? Well, you'll soon find out in this episode today.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesdays they all try to catch them unawares.
Morgan had been working all afternoon making a delicious mushroom soup for that cafe Rat served the best food in the whole of Cuddles Avenue.
And that was Bananas in Pyjamas. Well, I knew that Rat must have forgotten about cooking food. But it's a good job that Morgan, who came to the rescue with mushroom soup. Mushroom soup? Oh, that was so sick. Excuse me, that viewers. Ew. Ew. Sorry, everyone. It's just the fact that I just don't really like mushrooms. It's not because I'm allergic. I just don't like the taste of it, you see. So, yeah, good job I never liked mushroom soup. But anyways, now let's move on to the next programme now. And the next one that we're going to have now is Polka Dot Shorts. And today's episode is called Not Enough Helpers. I wonder why is it called that? Well, you'll have to watch it to find out.
Barky's going to get to the Happy Fun Clubhouse first.
No way.
Was Polka Dot Shorts. Now I see why this is called Not Enough Helpers, because I think Marigold and Humpty were just making Polkaroo to do some more jobs when they were supposed to helping him. But I think they've learned their lesson, really. Oh, yeah, and just before I introduce you to the next programme, though, well, there are a few changes that you might see on the 10 a.m. slot, which Penelope already premiered last time. So this is what we'll do, is because I understand that Penelope loves Marigold because she thinks that Marigold is very pretty, just like her. Oh, and I know that she loves Peggy Patch as well. Obviously, she loves everything to do with preschool programs, especially when she looks a bit. I understand that she is 12 years old, but she'll never grow out of it. So this is what we'll do. So from sometime next time onwards, so this is what we'll do. So if I broadcast polka dot shorts, only the ones without marigold, and if Penelope Butterfly would be broadcasting polka dot shorts, the one with marigold on it. So this is what we'll do from now on, if that's anyone can please. So yeah, Penelope will be broadcasting polka dot shorts with marigold on it, and me personally, I will be broadcasting them without her. That's because it's obviously got bear on it though, and as she said, just like the hair bear, the big fat bear. Oh, Lord! Who said that? But anyways, now let's move on to the next program now. Now, I've already told you about what happened with polka dot shorts. So here we go with the next program, and it's Percy the Pot Keeper. And today, I believe that a certain rabbit is very grumpy. And I expect that Andy Person's a bit grumpy. I'm not. Joking. Anyways, here's Percy the Pot Keeper anyway. Was Percy the Pot Keeper. Well, I'm so glad that the cross rabbit had managed to get a good night's sleep, especially the winter sleep. Oh yeah, all thanks to Percy the Pot Keeper. Okay, so let's move on to the next program now, and I believe this time that we're going to have Maisie Mouse. Now, because obviously, this is just one episode to broadcast, so here is an episode called Oops, and I wonder who's making an oops. Well, let's find out.
Maisie, 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 Maisie. Maisie, Maisie Mouse. Maisie, Maisie Mouse.
Have fun in the sand.
Maisie, 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 Maisie Mouse.
And that was Maisie Mouse. Well, I'm so glad that Maisie had to help Cyril, which I've now discovered that he's accidentally wet his trousers. But I'm sure he'll get to the bottom of it. Snarl, 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 snarl. Waffle, 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 waffle. Yeah, no offense to him, though. But anyway, so we got the next program coming up. Now, here we go with the first ever episode of The Sooty Show. Now, if you remember when George Buxton always broadcast The Sooty Show every Friday, well, this time we're travelling back to 1981 for where The Sooty Show actually began. You know, after the success of the 1970s series and as well as the 1980s series. Well, here's The Sooty Show in a sitcom-style program. Well, if you get my drift. So, anyways, here's the first ever episode of The Sooty
Go to sleep and have a good night's rest. Good night, you three. Good night. See you next week.
And that was the Sooty Show. Well, I think the first episode looks very different, with a different ending theme that you just heard. Oh, did you hear about the old voice of Sue? Well, she was voiced by none other than Marjorie Corbett, Harry's wife. Yeah, I didn't realise that, but I know that Drobin didn't even realise that either. So, and if Drobin is watching this right now, well, he'll be pleasantly surprised that he's heard of Sue's old voice with Marjorie Corbett, Harry's wife. Well, that was until Brenda Longman took over the voice role of Sue. So yeah, that's the Sooty Show. So anyway, so here we go with the next programme now. And for the first time ever on Children's GBC, here is an episode of Hubbub. You know, starring Les Bub. Well, anyway, so here's an episode of it from 1997. So here it is.
This is no ordinary city. This is no ordinary tower. This is the home of someone special. The home of Les Bub.
Was Hubbub. Yeah, because I didn't realise that episode was called Special Delivery at that time. So yeah, but I'm so glad that he's managed to do a little job well done for it. So anyway, the next programme that we're going to have right now is Cartoon Critters. And I think it's starring Dogsby, the one that you might have seen on Space Vets before. Well, he's back again. Oh yeah, along with Fleur. So, anyways, here's Cartoon Critters, and I think they're doing like one of those cowboy-themed episodes. So, here it is.
Okay, lights.
Lights.
Video.
Video.
Critterizer.
Critterizer.
What's up, Doc?
Be careful with that thing.
Oh.
Okay, Mega Mort Phasing Transponding Splendized Aqua Heater.
Eh?
That's kettle to you.
Oh, you are a wag, dog's body.
I know. Invitation.
Invitation? Give it here. Fleur and dog's body are invited to a Wild West hoedown. Dress Western yawl. A cowboy party!
Yeah! Well, yee-ha! Next week in Cartoon Critters, Tom's in trouble with an angry swarm of bees. But could bees really turn into killers?
And Pingu's up to his usual tricks. But how does the real-life Pingu behave?
Find out next week in Cartoon Critters.
And that was Cartoon Critters. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that we'll have more of that probably next time, which is either on a Friday or just any other day for that matter. So anyway, let's move on to the last programme now as we finish off the Roger Rabbit short, in which it's called Trail Mix-Up. Yeah, that's something to do with cartoons anyway. So enjoy this Roger Rabbit short, as it is the third and the final short in a trilogy of it. Enjoy. And that was the Roger Rabbit short Trail Mix-Up. And that was the last one out of the shorts. And this is also the last program for today on Children's GBC. And I'm sure that I will be back again later on Friday morning as well. So make sure you don't miss it. So I'll see you on Friday morning. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye. You're watching GTV, and now it's time for The Bernie Show. And today, Ernie from Sesame Street goes, Home Alone. And this show contains strong language. Enjoy.
This is the small house where everything is peaceful there. Everything is all wonderful up until one day something strange happens. Those pesky Muppets just turned up. So, here comes the Bernie gang, crazy and laughs. They do some stuff as what they can do. Bernie, Yo Bro, Daddy Punch, and so many others. He and his mates all knew what's coming. The gags, the craze, something that everyone can't lie to make them laugh. So because of their own silly lives, it's all happening here on The Bernie Show! The Bernie Show.
Oh, well guys, it looks like we have to take a whole day vacation off for now. But, where are we going again? Nerd.
Well, it's that time again to see how their adventure just ends there, and some may.
And we will be taking a break from broadcasting the Bernie Show, which is going to be during Easter, after Jacko the Fortune has a break from being on YouTube recently, because due to unfortunate circumstances. Well, I don't want to go into details really, but anyways, I'm sure we got a good program coming up next here on GTV. And I'm pretty sure that we'll have the best in future, probably starting on Friday as well.
And the daylight and the moonlight, but don't forget to bring in some Bernie too. So we sing the Bernie blues, and that's there for all of us to know. Hell yeah!
This is GTV, and because that due to Jacko the Fortune's having a break from YouTube for a long while until he gets back on it, and I'm sure that we'll broadcast the Bernie Show, which is only happening during Easter, but after he's had a break, of course, as he's had a bit of a bad thing happening, but I'm not going to go into details much. But anyway, so we got a good program right here on GTV now. It's time for Home and Away.